So as church, we believe just right off the bat that we are part of something bigger than ourselves. Like a lot of Western Pennsylvania, when steel collapsed in the early 80s, that really was the impetus for a lot of the industry, a lot of the living wage jobs to leave the area. About half the houses are not occupied. About half of the storefronts on Main Street are not occupied. When we first moved in, we did a free lunches thing for kids over the summer. And there were just a handful of people who ever came. One of them was a woman who lived just a block from where we were, and her grandchildren lived with her. And she would wait at the top of the steps while the kids went downstairs to our space to have lunch. And I invited her to come down too, and she said, well, this is a church, right? And I said, well, yeah, it's a church. She laughed and said, you'll never catch me dead in church. That's never gonna happen. And she's our hospitality coordinator now. That doesn't happen like every day, but it's the little stories like that over time of people's lives being transformed, not by our church, by God's Spirit that our church gets to be a part of.
Churches can feel isolated and on their own, and we want to say we're here to help. We're the Presbytery, and we really are here to help. Planting, vitality, ministry, mission, reaching your community for Christ. That is our primary goal as a Presbytery, to be that kind of a resource to a local church.
We have been given this incredible opportunity. This moment in time in this region is very significant. And we have thousands of students in our area who don't know who Jesus is. It's not that they were in the church and they slowly have fallen away. They have never really seen it. We could have started a very specific ministry where we're just going to work with students. But it's even better to do all that, but in the context of a local church that's multi-generational, that has a bigger focus. It cultivates in students an imagination for, this is what faithfulness will look like for the rest of my life. Our faith is deeply personal, but it's never individual.
There are a lot of things that we can do with partners that we just can't do as well on our own. We can be stronger as a Presbytery by partnering with what Trinity's already doing. We help Trinity, Trinity helps us. It goes both ways. And other partnerships are the same way. All these partnerships kind of overlap to make the church as a whole much stronger.
So without the support and the connection that we have as a community in the Presbytery of the Alleghenies, this work is lonely work. We don't have the shared wisdom of this work, and you're gonna see less of an opportunity for people to experience that new life in Jesus Christ. Not because our Presbytery has all of the answers, but because we're supposed to do this in community together.
For the past 7 years, the Presbytery of the Alleghenies has grown to include more than 70 churches throughout the region. The POA enables us to collectively live out our faith in the world. It offers a Presbyterian track for Trinity School for Ministry's Master of Divinity curriculum. It provides church homes and support to college students and young adults through our partnership with the Coalition for Christian Outreach. It carries the good news of the gospel through the Engage 2025 project in Sierra Leone that has helped create 7 churches in 7 remote villages. None of this would be possible without your support. We believe that by joining together, we're able to do more than we ever could on our own. Will you join us to continue this good work in our region and beyond?